I beg your majesty's pardon.
You should beg my pardon. You should drop to your knees and make peace with whatever god fools pray to.
A fool I am, your majesty, but a harmless one.
Harmless? Lady, I've learned a fool can cause more damage than 100 wise men can repair. Sorry to disappoint you, but we're not hiring entertainers at the present.
No?
No, laughter is not the medicine this kingdom requires. A fortnight ago, a piper entered these courts, playing a similar tune on a similar flute.
Give us a drill.
We are plagued, you see, beset.
Let me guess. Your kingdom has a rat problem?
An infestation. And this piper, he offered his help.
Rats are right up my alley.
And did he help?
3 shrill notes, and out of the houses the rats came tumbling. We followed his footsteps, step by step, dancing into the woods and out of sight.
And then he came back.
Demanding payment.
And it was more than you could afford.
It was more than anyone could afford.
But he just wouldn't listen to reason, would he?
Folks who put me in a passion may find me pipe after another fashion.
And he put that damn whistle to his lips again and played 3 notes. You've heard this story before, haven't you?
Many times.
Who are you?
A friend. I promise.
You promised too.
How do you know this man?
He isn't a man. I don't think there's a name for what he is. I was his partner once upon a time. He calls himself the Rat King. He brings harm to many and help to none. He came to your kingdom, not coming for aid, but for the children. They keep him alive. They've kept him alive for centuries, longer maybe.
And now you're here. What? To hear the story one more time?
For once, I'd like a happy ending. You're a good king, Duncan. It's widely known, but only I know where he's keeping the children.
We searched those woods for days.
You can search for years even. It's a hidden spot. The bad news is no man can enter.
What's the good news?
I'm not yet done with the bad news. The children will die the next full moon. You're running out of time.
Running out of time? You said no one could go there.
I've spent most of my lifetime by the Rat King's side. I've learned a few melodies of my own.
She's a liar, Majesty. They're thick as thieves, these two. She is his partner. She said it herself.
Was his partner, as I could be yours.
Because of your great love for my kingdom?
Because of my great hatred for his. We had a child together. He and I. Baby girl. The piper owes me a great debt. And he will pay to the last penny.
Hello, dearest. Happy to see me composing?
I'll be happy to see you decomposing.
That's my girl. clue. You must have known by now you could never beat me.
I didn't have to beat you. I just needed to distract you. 3 notes, Your Majesty! Thank you.
Thank me.
This time the story gets a happy ending.
And what happens to you?
Suppose that all depends
Depends on what.
on whether a certain king is prepared to pay the piper.